Shalom. Shalom. Laha Alahayim. Peace to the gods. Noathan. Kol Haloyim La. Yahweh. Bahasham. Yahweh Shai. Bahasham. Racha. Hakodash. Giving all praises to Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors into the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the head elders of all the camps of Great Millstone GMS who do rule well. Salutations, peace and blessings upon the house of David, the hopeful elect. This is your brother Tazapanya with a quick hit spiritual commentary through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Lord willing, this is edifying to the elect. So, the European Parliament and the member states has just reached an agreement on introducing the digital identity, or the eID, the electronic identification. Okay. When we bring up the MOTB is an acronym for Mark of the Beast. Okay. 2 words you have to understand or get an understanding. The scriptures say negotiations about Salakia. I'm gonna have to turn up that volume. But Mark in the Greek is charagma. Okay, the charagma is the RFID, radio frequency identification microchip that goes under your skin. Okay, charagma, the root word for it is charax. That would be the tool used to put the RFID C-HIP inside of you. The root word for charax is grapho. Okay, and those would be basically your applications and the writings that are upon it. So, for lack of a better term, you have your phone, you have your Maps app, your weather app, right? Your contacts app. You might have TikTok, Instagram, whatever. Those are all grapho. Okay, so I wanted to get into that regarding this digital ID. No, and the beast. So we went into Mark. So Mark of the who? Of the beast. You have to know who the beast is. The beast is NATO. Okay, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The Western world, so to speak, that have come together to have Edomite supremacy with the backing of the waster created to destroy, the ICBM. Thermonuclear equipped hypersonic intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay. You also, so the 10 horns, which is the European Union, which is basically the member states of this European Parliament, they have just introduced that digital ID. Okay. So if the mark of the beast, it makes no, it shouldn't be surprising that the Western world, starting with America, because you have to remember, America is Babylon the Great, mystery Babylon, the virgin daughter of Babylon, that is pushing and is going to push the charagma upon the whole world. Okay, using the beast, which is NATO, which has 10 horns, all right, which is your European Union, which originally it was called the European Economic Commission. Okay. So notice the European Union was all about finances anyway. So I'll let you know about this buying and selling. Okay, so I have a quick TikTok video, and then we're going to play a quick video on the YouTube to get a better understanding with regarding this digital ID, because I've done plenty of videos on the digital ID. All right, but let's get it popping.
I just left the room where we had the negotiations about the digital identity, and I have bad news. The member states and the European Parliament came to an agreement. It means that probably not far from now, the digital identity will be effective in the European Union. Right after this agreement, Commissioner Breton said, now we have the digital identity wallet, we have to put something in it. And what he meant was the digital euro, also known as the central bank digital currency.
So notice, the reason why they have all this artificial intelligence and you can't tell who's from who was nothing but Hegelian dialectic, right? Problem, reaction, solution, because they want everybody to verify themselves according to their book of the life, which would really be the book of the dead, okay, which is their distributed ledger technology, DLTs, aka blockchain, okay. And a good way for you to understand, all right, in Isaiah, the Esau Edom, he wants to be like the Most High, specifically your Lucifer left-handed, which is a body of men, your Illuminati of the chief tribe of Amalek. Okay, so if the Most High has certain spirits that has already been pre-elected for salvation, they want people to be recorded and registered under them because they want to be just like the Most High. They want that control. Okay, so notice how the dude said that they want to put something into the digital ID. You see, because they don't want any outside transactions. There's a funny clip. I forgot what movie it was, but some old Italian New York movie or whatever. And he was like, "Yo, while we was starving, y'all got fat." He was like, "Listen, I don't care if a dime bag is sold in the park. I want 10%. You feel me?" So the point that I'm making is that there's nothing that you can do that Esau don't want to be a part of, because he wants to be like the Most High. And we understood through coming into this truth, we have no free will. The Most High constructs everything that we do. You see, man's goings are of the Lord. So how then can a man understand his own way? You see, so he wants all of your goings to be a byproduct of what Esau Edom wants you to do. You see, and this is how we know he is the devil that the Bible speaks of, the so-called white man. Okay, so let's run it back just a little bit.
And what he meant was the digital euro, also known as the central bank digital currency. And this is a very bad development. They always promise us not to make this connection. And even a lot of experts, privacy experts and security experts, warned also last week this is a very bad idea for our privacy and our freedom. And still, this digital identity is pushed through. But it's not too late, because we still have to vote on this in the plenary. So what you can do, send your MEP from your...
So now he's about to talk bullshit. All right, you can't vote away the prophecies of the Most High. You see, that's actually the spirit of anti-Mashiach. Oh, these CBDCs is coming. We need to do this and do that. No, it's coming because it's prophecy. Okay. So notice how I said that he said, this is against our privacy. Why do they want to be all up in your privacy? Because they want to be like the Most High. Isn't the Most High's eyes 10,000 times brighter than the sun? Isn't there's nothing that you can't do that the Most High knows and is able to see what you got going on, whether there's people around or not. The Most High, he's omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent, man. And these are the characteristics that Esau Edom with his God complex wants to have. And it only makes sense through this beast system, this MOTB technology. They were able to have an inkling, a little bit of what that might feel like through their wicked ass technology. All right, so I'll play this and then finish out with a scripture.
Already fully developed the final stage of CBDC. I mean, it comes in stages initially, like you through your mobile phone, but it's only an intermediate step. And the final.
So notice, the CBDC is going to come in stages. He says it's going to start off with your phone. This is why, which he's going to explain, let's say you go to the gas station. You don't want to go inside and give your debit card to the dude that, yo, let me get 80 on pump 7 or whatever. Now you could do that at the what's the name, but you have to get your wallet out. Now they got away with your phone with the little NFC technology tag. Your phone, Face ID, boom, ping, ping. Now you all good to go to put all of that waving technology have been gradualism for what they want to bring eventually.
The stage is, it's small, and it's the size of a grain of rice. Now, why is that?
And that grain of rice is your entire wallet, or?
Yes, it's your digital ID. Yeah. Your wallet can be your passport, your key. What we found with our debit cards or credit cards is they've already now moved.
So notice, Richard Werner happens to be a Teemanite, which we believe is a German. Notice how you said it's going to be all of those. It's going to be a key, a passport, your wallet. That's all Grapho applications that is used with the MOTB, right? And then he said that it's going to be your digital ID. You see, so digital ID, universal basic income, everything that plays with it is all leading to what we teach. Starting with Elder Apostle Tahar on down, and the bishops, the elders, the brothers, the affiliate camps, that the mark of the beast is RFID chip. It's all part of the same thing. And this is right around the corner. If the European Union, that is the 10 horns that is on the heads of the beast, okay, they are coming out with the digital ID now. We know we're not too far away.
The system in RFID chips, technology where you just wave the thing, contactless. Yes. That is sort of the conditioning us in this direction. And if you just wave your hand, because you've got the microchip implant under your skin. Each step, there's a rational reason, It's easier just to wave this, isn't it? It's much faster, because whereas you have to wait in the queues as everyone types in their numbers and all that, the next rationalization will be, but you can lose your card, somebody can steal your card, and then you're just waving. It's kind of risky. Well, wouldn't it be nice if you couldn't lose it and nobody could steal it? It's clear that that's it is almost a step too far for a lot of people, because it is a violation of human dignity to actually inject something like that under the skin. So that's where you need some more persuasion. Yeah. This concept of universal basic income has been around for around a century, where everyone should get some kind of citizens, payment. Since 2015, they've all come out. I mean, all the big billionaires and World Economic Forum have come out. Oh, this is a good idea. Universal basic income. Well, why suddenly now? Because now we have the technology for the microchip implant. And so in 2017, Bill Gates came out and said that universal basic income is a good idea, but it's too early to introduce it. Now, what was still missing, so we had the technology for the microchip implant, but what was missing was the digital ID hadn't been introduced.
There will be fewer and fewer jobs that a robot cannot do better. What to do about mass unemployment? This is going to be a massive social challenge. And I think ultimately we'll have to have some kind of universal basic income. I don't think we're going to have a choice. Universal basic income, I think it's going to be necessary.
So it means that unemployed people will be paid across the globe.
Yeah.
Because there is no job, machine robots taking over.
That's something that I want to be clear that these are not things that I think that I wish would happen. These are simply things that I think probably will happen. And if my assessment is correct and they probably will happen, then we need to say, what are we going to do about it? And I think some kind going to be necessary. Now, the output of goods and services will be extremely high. So with automation, there will come abundance. There will be almost everything will get very cheap. I think we'll just end up doing a universal basic income. It's going to be necessary. The harder challenge, the much harder challenge, is how do people then have meaning? Like a lot of people, they derive their meaning from their employment. So if you don't have, if you're not needed, if there's not a need for your labor, how do you? What's the meaning? Do you have meaning? Do you feel useless? That's a much harder problem to deal with.
So I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna get some. Hey, shalom, Mark. Shalom. Y'all watching your shop rocketah. All right, and y'all watching your shop rocketah, and everybody tuning in, man. All right. So if you notice, Elon Musk, he said, basically he doesn't want UBI to come, but UBI is going to come because that's just how things is going to go down. Notice he said because of automation, meaning things is working by itself, aka artificial intelligence and robots. All right. Remember in Isaiah, let's get it real quick. Shalakia. This is Isaiah 19:15. It says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. All right. Now, whether that be from an economic collapse, whether that be from the uproars of the people, things of that nature, we have yet to see. But they're going to use a lot of people not having money, not being able to work, and being able to give them that great welfare state to push to give free money, right? And that free money is only going to be accepted through the RFID CHIP. You see, so these people are going to make it so bad that people are going to pray to them as if they're the Most High, asking for salvation from the harsh conditions that they themselves created. Okay, so just like I showed on that TikTok, you feel me, from the guy that was in the legislative halls or whatever of the European Union, they said they came to an agreement. The digital ID for the European Union is coming. Okay, period. And we just heard what the digital ID is going to be with. So I'm gonna leave it at that, brethren. All right, and sister. All right. Lord willing, I was edifying to the elect. Okay, to the next time. Shalom.